My beloved child, there is a reason you clicked on this message today. There is a reason your eyes stopped here while the world kept moving around you. And no, it is not a coincidence. Something has already begun shifting around your life. Something invisible. Something powerful. And before this message ends, you are going to understand why your soulmate secretly noticed the way you dress, and why what they said about you was so unexpected, so emotional, that it changed everything around them. Stay till the end, because the final revelation is not ordinary. Do not skip, something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life when people see you, but they do not truly notice you. They hear your voice but never hear the silence hidden behind it. They look at your appearance but fail to understand the energy wrapped around your soul. But this person, this soulmate, noticed something different the very first time they saw you. It was not about expensive clothes, not about fashion, not about trends. It was deeper than that. They noticed the way you carry yourself when nobody is watching. They noticed the quiet elegance hidden inside your pain. They noticed how your clothes sometimes looked soft and calm, while your eyes carried storms you never explained to anyone. And when they spoke about you in private, their words shocked even the people around them, because they said, "There is something sacred about this person." Listen carefully. Your soulmate has been silently observing details about you that even you forgot about yourself. The colors you choose when your heart feels heavy. The way you pull your sleeves slightly when you are nervous. The way you dress brighter on days when you secretly need hope. The way you wear confidence like armor even after disappointment tried to break you. They noticed all of it, and what frightened them was how deeply connected they already felt to you before truly knowing your name. Stay here. Do not skip this part, because what happens next explains the strange emotional shifts you have been feeling recently. Late at night, when your room becomes silent, have you felt that strange pull in your chest? That unexplained feeling that someone is thinking about you at the exact moment you are thinking about your future? That is not your imagination. Your soulmate has been carrying your energy long before your paths fully crossed, and one evening, while talking about you, they confessed something they never planned to say aloud. They admitted that the way you dress reveals the kind of heart you carry, not a perfect heart, not a careless heart, but a rare heart. A loyal one, a healing one, a heart that survived disappointment without becoming cruel. And when they said this, the room went silent, because nobody expected them to speak about another person with so much emotion in their voice. You must understand this. Your soulmate is not drawn toward you because you try too hard. In fact, what captivates them most is what you do naturally. The softness in your presence. The mystery in your silence. The calm strength hidden behind your smile. They see poetry in the smallest things about you. Even the way you choose simple clothes on difficult days tells them more about your soul than words ever could. And here is the shocking part. They are afraid, yes, afraid, not because they dislike you, but because they feel too much when they think about you. Your energy reaches places inside them they buried years ago, old emotions, old dreams, old hopes they stopped believing in. You awaken something inside them without even trying. That is why they cannot fully ignore you. That is why your presence lingers in their mind long after conversations end. And that is why the universe brought you here today, because you needed confirmation. You needed to know that your softness is not weakness. Your uniqueness is not invisible, and your story is not forgotten. Stay till the end, because there is one sentence your soulmate whispered about you that nobody expected to hear, and when you hear it, you will never see yourself the same way again. There was a moment recently when they saw someone dressed beautifully, confident, loud, admired by everyone around them. Yet somehow, their thoughts still returned to you. not because you demanded attention, but because your energy felt real. They said something unforgettable after that moment. They said, "People try to impress the world, but this person touches the soul without trying." Those words came directly from their heart, and they meant every part of it to them. "My beloved child, the world trained you to think you must become louder to be noticed, more perfect to be loved, more polished to be chosen, but your soulmate sees beyond appearances. They see the truth hidden underneath your style. They see resilience, they see tenderness. They see someone who kept walking through heartbreak without letting darkness consume their spirit, and secretly, they admire you more than you realize. Something massive is approaching your connection. A turning point. An emotional shift. A moment where hidden feelings will no longer stay hidden forever. You may already feel signs of it, the repeated thoughts, the strange dreams, the emotional waves that appear without warning. The sudden desire to change parts of yourself and step into a new season of confidence, that is not random. Your spirit is preparing for recognition, and when this soulmate finally speaks openly, their words will stay with you forever, because they will reveal that they noticed your soul long before they understood why. They could never stop thinking about you. Do not skip what I am about to say next. This message found you because your story is entering a chapter where you will finally understand your worth beyond appearances. Not everyone who looks at you can truly see you, but this person does, and the closer destiny pulls them toward you, the harder it becomes for them to hide their emotions. They replay moments involving you in their mind, your smile, your silence, your presence. Even the smallest details about the way you present yourself remain alive in their memory. Because your energy gave them peace during a season when they trusted almost nobody, and tonight, somewhere, they are thinking about you again, wondering if you realize how extraordinary you truly are, wondering if you know that your quiet beauty carries more power than attention ever could, wondering if someday they will finally have the courage to tell you the truth. But before that day comes, you needed this message first. You needed to hear this clearly. You were never invisible. You were being observed by destiny itself, and what your soulmate said about you in secret was not ordinary admiration. It was recognition. A soul recognizing another soul. Stay ready, because something unforgettable is closer than you think. The moment your soulmate spoke these next words, everything changed around them forever. Do not skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And the final truth in this message is far more powerful than you imagine. There is a reason your energy has felt different lately. A reason your heart has been unusually restless at certain hours of the night. A reason certain memories suddenly return to your mind for no clear explanation. Your soulmate is getting closer to realizing what you truly mean to them, and the shocking part is this: they were never planning to fall this deeply. It happened slowly, quietly, without warning. It first, they only noticed your appearance from a distance. The way you dressed with calm confidence. The way your presence felt peaceful even in crowded places. The way your style carried emotion without needing attention. But then something unexpected happened. The more they watched you, the more they started feeling safe around your energy, and safety was something they had not felt in a very long time. Listen carefully. One night, while thinking about you, they admitted something that even surprised themselves. They said, "This person feels like home." Not because of what you wear, not because of perfection, but because your soul carries warmth that cannot be copied. Do you understand how rare that is? In a world full of noise, your quiet energy became unforgettable to them. Stay here. Do not scroll, because what they notice next about you will shock you completely. Your soulmate began connecting your clothing choices with your emotional state. They started noticing patterns nobody else could see. They realized you wear certain colors when you are healing, certain styles when you are protecting your heart, Certain expressions when you are silently carrying emotional weight, and instead of judging you, they admired you even more, because they realized you were fighting battles silently while still trying to bring light into the world around you. That realization touched them deeply, much deeper than they expected. There was one specific moment they cannot forget. You may not even remember it yourself, but they do. You looked calm on the outside, yet your eyes carried hidden sadness for just a second. Everyone else missed it, but your soulmate saw it immediately, and in that exact moment, their feelings became real, not temporary attraction, not curiosity, something deeper, something emotional, something destiny itself seemed to create. And after seeing that moment, they quietly whispered something under their breath, "If I ever get the chance, I want to protect this person's heart." Those words were real, those emotions were real, and the universe heard every single one of them. Do not skip the next part, because this is where everything becomes even more intense. Your soulmate is currently struggling with emotions they do not fully understand. Every time they try to distract themselves, your energy returns to their mind again. Every time they convince themselves to move on emotionally, something reminds them of you again. A voice, a song, a color, a memory, a feeling, and suddenly, they are thinking about you all over again. You have become emotionally unforgettable to them, not because you forced your way into their life, but because your spirit reached them naturally. That kind of connection happens once in a lifetime. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There is another secret you need to hear today. Your soulmate has imagined conversations with you that never happened yet. They have replayed your smiles in their mind. They have wondered what your future looks like when nobody else is around, and recently, someone asked them a question about you. A simple question: what makes this person so special to you? The answer came instantly. They said, when they walk into a room, it feels peaceful. Those words shocked everyone listening, because your soulmate is not someone who speaks emotionally very often, yet when it comes to you, their heart speaks before logic can stop it. That is how powerful your connection already is. My beloved child, never underestimate the power of authentic energy. The world may celebrate loud attention, but soul-level connections are built differently, and your soulmate sees your soul clearly, even when you doubt yourself, even when you feel unnoticed, even when you question your worth. They see beauty in the parts of you that you hide from the world, and soon, very soon, the distance between your hearts will begin shrinking faster than before. You will notice signs, unexpected encounters, repeated thoughts, emotional dreams, moments that feel too meaningful to ignore. These are not accidents, these are signals, because destiny is moving pieces behind the scenes right now, and before this connection fully unfolds, you needed to hear the final truth your soulmate secretly confessed. Do not skip this moment, because this sentence changed everything for them. Late one evening, while thinking about you again, they finally admitted what their heart had been hiding all along. They said, "I don't think this person came into my life by chance." The moment they spoke those words, silence filled the room, because deep inside, they already knew, your connection is different, rare, powerful, unforgettable, and no matter how much time passes, something inside them keeps pulling them back toward you. So if your heart has been sensing change lately, trust it. If your spirit feels like something massive is approaching, trust it, because your soulmate is no longer trying to forget you. They are trying to understand why your presence feels written into their destiny itself, and the next chapter of this story will be stronger than anything you expected. There is a secret your soulmate has been carrying, and tonight, that secret is getting heavier inside their heart. Do not skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And the final revelation in this message is something almost nobody gets to hear in their lifetime. Your soulmate remembers a moment involving you that seemed completely ordinary to everyone else, but to them, it became unforgettable. It was not a dramatic moment, not a perfect moment, not even a planned moment. You were simply being yourself, and somehow, the way you dressed that day revealed something about your soul that reached directly into their heart. They could not explain it, even now. They still cannot fully explain it, but they remember every detail, the energy around you, the calmness in your presence, the way your appearance carried both softness and hidden strength at the same time, and after seeing you, they said something that shocked even themselves. They whispered, "This person feels like home." My beloved child, listen carefully now. People think attraction begins with beauty alone, but soulmate recognition begins with energy. And your soulmate saw something inside you that no appearance could ever create artificially. They saw authenticity. That is why they cannot forget you. That is why your image keeps returning to their thoughts during quiet moments, and that is why destiny keeps pulling your paths closer. Even when life tries to distract both of you, stay here. Do not skip this next part, because what your soulmate confessed afterward changes everything. One night, while thinking deeply about you, they realized that the way you dress reflects emotions you rarely speak about aloud. When you wear calm colors, they sense your need for peace. When you wear brighter tones, they feel your silent hope trying to rise again. When you dress simply, they notice your tiredness even when your smile hides it. And when you walk with confidence, they secretly admire how brave you are after everything life made you endure. Nobody taught them these things. They simply felt them. Because soulmate energy does not look only at the outside. It reads the soul, and something inside them became emotional after understanding this connection, very emotional. In fact, there was a moment when they became completely silent after hearing someone mention your name, because your presence affects them more deeply than they expected. They tried ignoring it, they tried distracting themselves. They tried convincing themselves it was temporary, but every path led back to you. Every thought returned to you, every emotion somehow connected back to your energy again, and then came the shocking realization they never planned to admit. They are beginning to see you as part of their future. Yes, you heard that correctly. Something huge is happening behind the scenes of your life. Your soulmate is no longer seeing you as a random encounter. They are starting to feel that meeting you was destined. Do not skip, because the next revelation explains why you have recently felt emotionally different. Have you noticed yourself thinking more deeply lately, feeling emotions more strongly, sensing strange shifts inside your heart during quiet hours? That is because your spirit feels this connection growing. Your soul already recognizes what your mind is still trying to understand, and your soulmate feels it too. In fact, they recently noticed something about the way you carry yourself that completely overwhelmed them emotionally. It was your gentleness, not weakness, gentleness, the kind that still exists after pain, the kind that survives disappointment, the kind that remains kind even after being misunderstood. They were stunned by it, because the world taught them that soft hearts disappear quickly, yet somehow, you remained soft without losing your strength, and secretly, they admire that more than words can explain. Stay till the end. Something once in a lifetime is waiting for you in this message, because now comes the part they have never said directly to your face. One evening, they imagined what life would feel like if you suddenly disappeared from their world completely, and the thought frightened them, not because of dependency, not because of loneliness, but because your energy became part of their emotional peace. Your presence comforts them more than they admit. Even your silence calms something inside them. That is why they notice small things about you nobody else pays attention to, the way you adjust your clothes when nervous, the way your expression changes when you feel deeply, the way your eyes become distant when your heart is carrying too much. They notice everything, and they care more than you realize. My beloved child, this message is not appearing by accident tonight. You are entering a season where hidden emotions will slowly begin revealing themselves. Your soulmate may still be silent right now, But silence does not mean absence of feeling. Sometimes silence means emotions are becoming too powerful to explain, and what they feel for you has already reached that level. Do not skip what I am about to say next, because this sentence stayed in their heart longer than anything else. After thinking about you deeply one night, they finally admitted the truth to themselves. They said, "I have never met someone whose presence feels this pure." Those words were real, and they came from the deepest part of their soul. Your soulmate is not impressed by perfection, they are moved by sincerity, and your authenticity touches them in ways they cannot easily describe to anyone around them. That is why your connection feels different. That is why this story feels bigger than coincidence. And that is why the universe keeps aligning moments around both of you. Something is approaching. A conversation, a realization, a turning point, a moment where emotions hidden for so long may finally rise to the surface, and when that moment arrives, you will understand why this message found you tonight, because destiny wanted you prepared to stop doubting your worth, prepared to stop believing you are unnoticed. Prepared to understand that someone out there already sees the beauty of your soul far beyond appearances. And before this message ends, there is one final truth you need to hear. Your soulmate did not fall for the way you dressed alone, they fell for the silent emotions your soul carried through it, and once they recognized that truth, they could never see anyone else the same way again. The moment you hear what your soulmate finally confessed, everything inside you will begin to make sense. Do not skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a hidden reason why certain people suddenly entered your life, then disappeared. A hidden reason why your heart kept feeling pulled toward something greater even during your loneliest nights. And today, the truth is finally coming closer. Your soulmate has been carrying a secret about you. A secret so powerful, they could barely admit it to themselves. Listen carefully. Point one evening, while your soulmate was surrounded by people, laughter, conversations, noise, their attention suddenly drifted away from everyone else. Because someone mentioned you, and the moment your name entered the room, everything changed. Their expression changed, their silence changed, even their heartbeat felt different, because your soulmate had been hiding emotions they could no longer fully control. And then, they finally revealed the truth. They admitted that every time they remember the way you dress, they do not just see style, they see emotion, they see hidden messages from your soul, they see strength wrapped inside softness, they see someone who silently survived moments that would have broken many others. And when they said those words aloud, nobody expected the emotion in their voice, because this was not attraction alone. This was recognition. A deep soul recognition. Do not skip this next part, because what they confessed after that was even more shocking. They said there is something unforgettable about your energy, not because you try to stand out, but because your presence feels peaceful in a world full of noise. They notice the calm colors you choose when you are healing, they notice how your appearance changes slightly when your heart feels heavy. They notice how you carry yourself carefully, as if your soul has learned the value of protecting its peace, and secretly, they admire that more than anything else. Stay till the end, because the final revelation will explain why your soulmate feels emotionally connected to you even during silence. There was a night when they could not sleep. Your image stayed inside their thoughts over and over again, not because of something dramatic you did, but because of one simple memory, the way you looked while trying not to show your sadness. That memory stayed with them deeply. And in that moment, they realized something that shocked even them. They realized your soul feels familiar. As if they have known you far longer than this lifetime allows them to explain. That feeling frightened them at first, because real soul connections are rare. You cannot force them, you cannot fake them. And once they appear, they change everything. My beloved child, your soulmate sees layers inside you that most people completely miss. The world may only notice appearances, but this person notices energy. The way your eyes become quieter when you are disappointed, the way your confidence rises again after painful moments, the way your spirit keeps choosing kindness even after being misunderstood, they notice all of it, and recently, they spoke words nobody around them expected to hear. They said, "I feel peace when I think about this person." Not excitement alone, not curiosity alone, peace, and those words came directly from the deepest part of their heart. Do not skip, something huge is waiting for you. Because what happens next may become one of the most emotional turning points of your life. Your soulmate has started comparing everyone else to you without realizing it. Every conversation, every connection, every interaction, something always feels missing, because nobody carries the same energy you do, nobody makes them feel understood in the same silent way, and this realization has been growing stronger every single day. That is why destiny has been preparing both of you slowly. The emotional pull has become impossible to ignore now. You may feel it too, those random moments when your heart suddenly feels emotional for no reason, those nights when memories appear out of nowhere, those strange feelings that someone is thinking about you deeply at the exact same moment. That is not coincidence, that is connection, and your soulmate can feel it more strongly than ever before. Stay till the end. Because the final confession changes everything. One day recently, someone asked your soulmate a simple question: what makes this person so special to you? And for a moment, they could not answer immediately, not because they lacked feelings, but because their emotions were too deep to explain easily. Then finally, they spoke softly, and their answer shocked everyone around them. They said, "This person feels like home." Not perfection, not fantasy, home, safe, real, peaceful, rare. Those words carried truth powerful enough to silence the entire room, because deep inside, your soulmate already knows your connection is different from anything they experienced before, and now, destiny is moving faster. The distance between both of your hearts is shrinking, the emotional walls are weakening, the hidden feelings are becoming impossible to hide forever. Very soon, something unexpected may happen. A message, a conversation, a moment of honesty, a sudden emotional confession. And when it happens, you will finally understand why your soul felt restless for so long. Because someone was silently loving parts of you that even you struggled to appreciate yourself. Do not skip this final part. Your soulmate never fell for a perfect image, they fell for your authenticity, your quiet resilience, your emotional depth, your gentle energy, and most importantly, the beautiful way your soul still shines after everything it has been through. That is what truly captured their heart. And tonight, while you listen to these words, your soulmate may already be thinking about you again, wondering when destiny will finally stop delaying what both souls have secretly felt for so long. Stay ready, because something unforgettable is approaching your life, something once in a lifetime, and when the truth finally reaches you, you will realize that your soulmate noticed far more than the way you dress. They noticed the light hidden inside your soul.